Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. Raw sewage in Frederiksted as 2 cruise ships are docked on St. Croix. Central High School gets a cleanup. Deadly violence in Dominica with ties to the VI. And your horse racing highlights. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, the ugly, disturbing sight and smell of raw sewage continues to plague our once beautiful town of Frederiksted. News Channel 8's Wes Small files this report.
This is deplorable. Look at this. This is what we call the Virgin Islands. This is what we call paradise. We're in Frederiksted. Everyone knows about this. Now, look at this. It feels like I'm right off of exit 14W on the New Jersey Turnpike. This is deplorable. Look at the waste that we're looking at here. Look, I mean, doesn't anyone care? We don't have inmates at the prison that could do this. Where's Public Works? Where's VI Waste Management? I don't understand why we're living like this with 2 beautiful cruise ships in Frederiksted as well. Doesn't anyone care? Department of Tourism, Government House, anyone. Look how disgusting this is. And of course, we eat the crabs. God knows how long you have to purge them to come out of here. It stinks here, and it's right across the street from our illustrious senators that make $85,000 a year. All 15 of them. But all they could do is see who's going to be majority, who's going to be minority, Democrat, Republican, independent, no party. How come they can't clean up the crap? You elected these people. Give them a call and find out why they're sitting on their butts and how come they can't get this clean. And it's right across the street from legislature. They can't see this? At least get a garbage bag and come over here and pick up the crap that you leave. Watch. It's not that hard. This reporter could do it. Watch this. Hello? And I'm on the clock. Y'all born here. I'm from New Jersey. At least have some pride. I've got bronchial asthma, but I got to tell you something. This is pretty bad for this reporter. It's just sickening, isn't it? I feel like that Indian. Remember in the public service commercial? Remember that Indian? And he had the tear coming down his eye in his rowboat. This is what America has come to. This is the Virgin Islands. This is paradise. Stop it. But yet and still, it's business as usual. They got the festival in Coney Island right down the way there getting ready. 2 beautiful cruise ships in port. Amazing. And yet and still, this is how we're living in our environment. All right, let me bring it on home. If you're just joining us, this is what we found. And if you think that this reporter is the only one who realizes it, in a story in just a few minutes, you'll see the children realize it as well. Shame on you, powers that be. Shame on you. Take a fresh breath of air. It's disgusting. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes Small. And in other news, the 1990 class of Central High School has been busy this holiday season. News Channel 8's Wes Small is with the alum of the Mighty Caribs.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. The giving continues this time of year. It's the 1990 Central High Caribs. There they go. Check him out. Looks a little young to be in the 1990s. I'm here with Miss Titus, Charlene Titus, and I know your mom very well. She babysat for Jamie for years.
Yes, she sure did.
Yes, I hope you and your family's doing well for the new year.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right, what's the Mighty Caribs doing here?
Okay,
Facebook?
this is our CHS class of 1990. We are celebrating our 20th class reunion, so we're here giving back to Central High School with a beautification project we had today. We're out here from 6:30 this morning, weeding, and this is our end result here that we have.
Wonderful.
We have about 50 classes classmates who are participating in our class reunion from abroad and on island. So we're having a good time.
All right, now where do y'all go after here?
We leave here, we go to Kings Hill Cemetery. We have 4 fallen classmates. We're going to beautify their cemetery and put some wreaths on their gravesite and do a prayer.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
that sounds good. We wish we had more time, but we got to keep moving. I'd like all y'all to give a thumbs up and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you. All right, you're welcome. All right.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from the 1990 class of the mighty Carib Central High School. It's giving a facelift. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And recently, Mr. Cyril Barnes becomes St. Croix's latest centurion, turning 100 years young. Let's take a look.
Cyril Adolphus Barnes, approaching his 100th year of life, was born on December 22nd, 1910, in the Sign Farm area of St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, to Philip Barnes and Mary Eliza King. During his years on St. Croix, Mr. Barnes was raised by his paternal grandmother, Mrs. King. Mr. George Jackson, headmaster of Christiansted School, and his maternal grandmother, Martha Barnes.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure for me to be here, and I welcome you all. I'm kind of emotional. I'm kind of emotional right now, but you could understand. I live a life, and I don't expect I will be here today. One reason, President Harry Truman, he's responsible for me being here today.
Okay, at this time we have the 200-year-olds at the table.
And congratulations to Cyril Barnes on reaching 100 years young. Well, now let's take a look at an update from the St. Croix Festival Committee.
Yeah, it's good day. Again, my name is Davidson Charlemagne, Festival President. We are here on the festival grounds across from there at the beach where we had the major flooding a couple of weeks ago. Again, as you can see, Public Works is out here. They are doing a great job. They're trying their best to make sure they can facilitate the area for the people of St. Croix and the Virgin Islands and national and international, whereas they're preparing this here so when we have our festivities that we can actually enjoy every area of the festival grounds. We have a new Coney Island this year. I want to thank them for coming out. As you know, in Puerto Rico this year, it's very hard for anybody to come out because the mere fact that this is the time they make their money. So again, and this year we make sure we had more than enough rides. We have an extremely long variety of rides that you can come out and enjoy. It's all different. It's fun. It's exciting. The festival grounds, we are just finished preparing it. We're just waiting for a little more asphalt to put down on the grounds because, you know, the dust, when you scrape the ground, you have a lot of dust, loose dust out there that blows around. We have most of the booths are down already. The stage is being built. We are looking again. We are going to be opening on December 30th. I want to just remind everybody else, we still have festival events coming up. We have the Calypso Finals. That's January 4th at Island Center. We want to make sure everybody come out and support that. Again, January 4th, Island Center. That is the Calypso Finals.
And thanks for that update. When we come back from this break, a Caribbean report you don't want to miss about deadly violence in Dominica with ties to the Virgin Islands.